Please rise and join me in honoring Concord High School Class of 2023. Please, thank you to Rizology, including graduating seniors Alan Montano and Will Brinkert, for this evening's pre-ceremony music and the processional. Please remain standing as we listen to the Star Spangled Banner performed by Ladies First and directed by Daniel Jones.
Stripes and bright stars.
may be seated. Is everyone up here or? And now we are going to have some special student welcomes. If everyone could come to the stage.
Hello, my name is Giovanni Horacio Torres, and I will be speaking English. Welcome to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2023. Wishing all my peers the best. Mrs. G-Bands over and out.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Muy buenas tardes a todos. Mi nombre es Cristian Castro y yo estaré hablando español. Bienvenidos a la ceremonia de graduación de la clase de 2023. Que se escuche el grito mexicano.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम, मेरा नाम ईशा सलीम है और आज मैं उर्दू बोलूँगी। 2023 की क्लास की ग्रेजुएशन तकरीब में खुश आमदीद।
السلام علیکم. من مزمل بارکزای شما هم عزیزان را به مراسم فراغت سال 2023 خوش آمدید میگویم. تشکر.
سلام، من شفیع عزیزی شما هم عزیزان را به محفل فراغت سال 2023 خوش آمدید میگم.
Xin chào mọi người, con tên là Tú Ngô và hôm nay con sẽ nói tiếng Việt. Chào mừng quý vị và học sinh đến với lễ tốt nghiệp của lớp 2023.
Good evening, Minutemen families, distinguished guests, friends, faculty and staff, and seniors. Welcome to Concord High's commencement ceremony for the class of 2023. My name is Jolene McKinnon, and I am honored and privileged to serve as the principal at Concord High School. And I would like to take a moment to introduce and thank some of our invited honored guests joining me on stage. Our superintendent of the Mount Diablo Unified School District, Dr. Adam Clark. Director of School Support Secondary, Samantha Allen. Director of Student Services, Felicia Stuckey-Smith. School Support Administrator of Secondary, Chris Clausen. And MDUSD Board Trustees, Aaron McFerrin, Deborah Mason, and Linda Mayo. I would like to take this opportunity to applaud our dedicated counseling team who have truly been on this high school journey with the seniors sitting before us. Rima Bajade, Mandy Gans, Becky Heindel, and Laura Saragusa. I would also like to recognize and thank our college and career advisor, Sheila Burgum, for working with our seniors in support of their future endeavors. And thank you to our dedicated administrators, Ms. Thomas and Mr. Hughes, for working tirelessly to do what is best for our students. Endless thank yous to the teachers at Concord High School who are in the classroom supporting the learning process with our students daily. The seniors sitting before us are here because of you. Thank you to our Concord High families for all your love and support over the years. I know some of you feel you earned this diploma as well. And finally, to the senior class, despite all the support, it comes down to you and your grit and determination to earn your high school diploma and create your future. Congratulations, class of 2023. Please welcome our first student speaker of the evening, Lizeth de la Cruz.
Good evening, everyone. From staying locked in our rooms on Zoom in our pajamas to social distancing and being the first students to wear masks at school. We were the class that lost the end of our freshman and sophomore years, but we used those experiences to make our junior and senior year the best we possibly could and made history here at Concord High. We have already been a part of great things, from our football team qualifying for NCS, band receiving countless of awards, and our leadership program, who once again was recognized on a state level. If you are pursuing a higher education after high school, whether that be a community college, trade school, or a four-year university, just know that all of your hard work has and will continue to pay off. I want to take time to thank the staff, the best thing here on campus, as we could not have done it without you all. Our teachers here have pushed every single one of us, even when senioritis started creeping in, and are truly the heart of Concord High. From Mr. Hawkins, the only teacher on campus with cool buttons like these, and the English department, who are by far the most welcoming and caring teachers. And of course, our counselors, who have been right there every step of the way, especially Miss Burgum. Without her, many of us could not have gone to college, as she provided countless of resources and scholarships. She has become one of my best friends, as she constantly provided a shoulder for me to cry on and always answered my midnight text through Remind during the college application process. I also want to take time to recognize all the seniors who were nominated for Minutemen Awards and our final 6 seniors who were finalists and received them. These students are a perfect example of what we are as a class, dedicated and full of drive. They put their all these past 4 years and never failed to show their CHS pride. Lastly, I want to thank all the families and friends who came out to celebrate us, the class of 2023, as we turn the next page of our lives. Remember, wherever you go, you will forever be a Concord High alumni. Thank you.
Now, I would like to introduce our superintendent, Dr. Adam Clark.
Welcome to the Concord High School graduation ceremony. My name is Dr. Adam Clark, the very proud superintendent of this great district. Before I begin my remarks, If there are any graduates who will be serving in the armed forces next year, will you please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I would like to formally recognize the Board of Education, President Keisha Nzewi, Trustee McFerrin, Trustee Mayo, Trustee Cowan, Trustee Mason, and of course, our student board member, Trustee Nava Flores. With their leadership, we are able to do great things for our students. Next, I would like to thank the classified staff, the teachers, and all the administrators and staff of Concord High School who have guided this class during the last 4 years. Can we please give them a big round of applause? Next, I truly want to acknowledge and thank everyone who is here tonight supporting these graduates. Without your support, these graduates could not have accomplished the great things that they have done and the great things that they will be accomplishing in the future. So graduates, can you please give the audience a big round of applause? So now for the class of 2023. This class has definitely been through a lot, and they've achieved great things, and they have definitely left their mark at Concord High School. There are over 3 million seniors from close to 37,000 high schools nationwide who will be walking across the stage this year. I can only imagine the vast experiences that all of those students have gone through during their high school years. With that said, my focus has been locked in on the roughly 2,000 graduates from the Mount Diablo Unified School District. I know that these last 4 years may have been the most challenging and demanding times that you have faced. Specifically, the schoolwork, social situations, and of course, all of the extracurricular demands. That's why today is so important that we come together and celebrate. As you say goodbye to high school, I hope that you've had the opportunity to thank those adults on campus who supported you. I hope that you appreciate and cultivate the friendships you have developed. And most importantly, I hope you embrace your parents and families for their sacrifice in assisting you through this journey. Now you get to embark on a new chapter in your life. Whether you are going to college or starting a career, please use the skill and grit you have gained during the high school time to reach those next milestones in your life. I am rooting for you and I am cheering for you. Good luck in all that you do. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Clark. Now, please welcome student speaker Abi Makapati.
Hello, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Abi. I'd invite you all to take a seat, but it looks like I'm the only one who isn't sitting right now. Man, what a ways we have come. This class is definitely resilient, I'll give us that much. From endless false fire alarms, to the global pandemic, to the orange smokeout days, to the random power outings, nothing has stopped the class of 2023. 4 years ago, if you told me life was going to pass me by this fast, I would have laughed at you. I will say that last month felt like a millennium, though. These last 4 years have been the ride of a lifetime. From being involved in sports like track and swim, to being a part of the music program, I'd like to thank our amazing staff for not only teaching us, but for shaping us into better human beings. As I stand here today, I'd like to share some of the universal truths, as my English teacher, Ms. Dell, would say, that I've learned from my time in high school. The first is to live in the moment. It's a simple phrase, but it's hard to practice. I spent so much of my time focused on APs and grades and drama that I forgot what mattered. Cherish the time that you spend with people, because before you know it, time will have passed you by. All of the stress is not what you're going to want to reminisce about. Remember, stress is temporary, but memories are forever. The second, and probably the most important, breathe. This is the best piece of advice anyone has ever given me. As a person with asthma, breathing is underrated. But in general, when you get overwhelmed, take a breath, step back, and take care of yourself. It's okay to get upset, but don't let it cloud your judgment. Just breathe and know that it'll be okay. What was once a dream is now a reality. Graduation day, the final frontier, the doorway into adulthood, into freedom, into the future. As terrifying as it is to leave the world we know behind, be thankful for all the memories we've made together. Our past makes us who we are, but your future is yours to write. You control your own story. So whether it's making someone smile or curing a disease, your actions have the ability to change someone's life. You can make a difference. We are the next generation, and we can change the world. The only thing left is to take a chance and jump into the unknown. Congratulations, Concord High Class of 2023. I'm honored to have been able to take this journey with you for the last 13 years. It's been a hell of a ride, and I wouldn't change a second of it. Dream big dreams and believe in yourself. We made it!
Please welcome student speaker Lucy Getz.
Class of 2023, congratulations. You made it. This is a remarkable achievement, and you should be proud of yourselves. You have the power to make a difference in the world. Believe in yourselves, believe in your abilities, and trust that you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Congratulations on this important milestone, and best of luck as you embark on your next journey. Thank you. I have a confession to make. I did not write that speech. ChatGPT did. In case you aren't already familiar with it, ChatGPT is an artificial intelligence chat box developed by OpenAI. Basically, you can have conversations with it like it's another human, and it's pretty sophisticated. Although it seems like our phones are always listening to us and websites can write graduation speeches, this kind of technology isn't a surprise to us. We've been trying to learn how to navigate it our whole lives. In fact, if you Google it, Gen Z is described as quote-unquote being confident users of new technology. Just like us, AI is supposed to be the future. But artificial intelligence is simply a tool in this new era. It can't do all things. It doesn't get to make decisions about who we are, who we want to become, and it will never replace the relationships we have with one another. As it stands, the world could use a lot of change. We are living in uncertainty, but if there's one thing high school has taught me, it's that connections will never become artificial. As we sit here today, celebrating everything we've accomplished in the past 4 years, we're left with two things: memories and the friendships we've made along the way. If you would have told me when I walked on campus for the first time where I would be now and how I would be feeling today, I would not have believed you. ChatGPT didn't write my story, and it doesn't get to write yours either. So let's enter this new chapter with courage and community, knowing that we get to create the future we want to see. Congratulations, Class of 2023.
I'd like you to enjoy our first musical performance of Bayete Grande en El Rey, performed by Christian Castro Mendoza and Eric Fernandez.
Pues buenas tardes a todos, somos los del West y quiero tomar este momento a darle las gracias a todos los maestros y maestras que nos han apoyado a salir adelante. Muchas gracias al señor Lojano por darme la oportunidad de tocar aquí. Y un gran saludo a toda la raza mexicana, a todos los papás mexicanos que trabajan duro día con día, especialmente a los míos, saben que los quiero mucho. Y pues sin ellos no estuviéramos aquí. Y ahora que se llegó el momento que todos hemos esperado, podemos decir que se logró macizo. Sí se pudo, sí se pudo. For all my non-Spanish speakers, we're Los del West, and I want to thank all the teachers that helped us along this tough journey. Thanks to Mr. Lojano for giving me the opportunity to play here. And shout out to all the hardworking parents, because without you guys, we wouldn't be here. And now that the moment that we've been waiting here has came, we can say that we made it. Se llama Billete Grande. Márcale, compa Rigo. No todo se me dio fácil, también le sufrí bastante. Caminando por las calles, descalzo, los pies me arden. Le pido a mis sanjuditas mientras me aguantaba el hambre. Que escuche el quinto viejo. Compa Rigo, compa Medina, compa Eric. Make some noise, class of 23. Soy de familia pobre, alguien tenía que buscarle. Los sueños estaban claros y las metas por delante. Le di vuelta a la moneda, yo quería billete grande. En el juego muchas mañas uno tiene que estudiarle. Por más amigos que tengas, las claves no han de enseñarte. No te quieren ver arriba y abajo quieren mirarte. Y pa' gastar, llamada, llamada va llegando al celular. Ahora va la mía, ya no doy vuelta para atrás. La cachucha puesta, ahora me voy a graduar. Yo sé bien, yo sé bien que estoy afuera, pero el día que yo me muera, sé que tendrás que llorar. Como dice, llorar y llorar, llorar y llorar. Dirás que no me quisiste, pero vas a estar muy triste y así te vas a quedar. Si te la saben, cántalo conmigo, por favor. Con dinero y sin dinero, yo hago siempre lo que quiero y mi palabra la ley. Como dice, no tengo trono ni reina, ni nadie que me comprenda, pero sigo siendo el rey. Compa Rigo, bueno más, pero los de West, viejo, ya se la saben. Así nomás quedó. Make some noise, class of 23, please. Y nomás les dejo con un mensaje. Recuérdense de una cosa, el mundo es tuyo, se puede lograr lo que sea.
That was amazing. For this evening, please welcome keynote speaker, Mr. Mike Petta.
I'm going to take a cue from Abby. Time to breathe. Greetings to Dr. Clark, distinguished guests, teachers and staff, parents, grandparents, extended family, friends, neighbors, and most importantly, class of 2023 Concord High. What is up? I want to thank you for voting and awarding me this honor to speak to you tonight as your keynote speaker. Some people in the audience are looking at me and go, "It looks familiar. I see the glasses. I hear the voice, but something's missing." Let me fix that. Now we got it, right? Okay. You'd be surprised how many people don't recognize me without this. And actually, I'm doing you all a favor because I'm cutting down the glare. I've been a campus supervisor, which for me was one of the best jobs I've ever had in my life, for 8 years. I recently transitioned to a classroom because it was time for me to do something else, and now I'm very proud to be a special education assistant, and that's going to be for the rest of my time here at Concord High. As far as the voice, well, I've been, our son Lance was a freshman in 2003, so I kind of volunteered my services at a basketball game to announce. So since then, I've been doing football games, basketball games, any other sport they ask me to do, a few rallies. I even got to be the quasi-voice of Boris Karloff for the Halloween band performance of Thriller. That was really cool. And of course, senior nights. And this is the ultimate senior night. Once before I had the honor to give the keynote speech. It was in 2020, entirely different circumstances and a scene. Seniors, that was your freshman year. COVID came in March, and frankly, I was ready for a break. I didn't think it would take a year and a half, though. The graduation ceremony was in the student parking lot at Concord High, and all the speeches were pre-recorded. I think maybe 9 people saw my speech, and I saw it twice. But I'm very thankful tonight that we are live at the Concord Pavilion. I'm sure a lot of you know my affinity for baseball, so I'd like to get into the meat of my speech. Yogi Berra, a Hall of Fame baseball player who had a gift of saying things that might be overly simplified, but really quite profound. And over the years, they've been known as Yogiisms, and there's even an entire book of all of them. And I'm going to highlight 3 of them. The first is, the future ain't what it used to be. I was 17 when I graduated from Ignacio Valley High School, and this coming Monday, I'll be 71. I've had a lot of futures. Futures are fluid. They're ever-changing. Class of 2023, what did your future look like in February of 2020? And what did it look like in June of 2020? COVID changed it for everyone. COVID started on the other side of the world, and it hit every household in America, and it hit the campus of Concord High School. Moving forward, look at the planet's future. Look at our country's future. Look how polarized we've become. Our fellow Americans, we can't be that way. You have a chance to change that. You have an opportunity to affect not only your future, but the future of the world, the future of our country. The future is yours. Grab it. Run with it. At this moment, you are the oldest you will ever be, and the youngest you ever will be going forward. Thinking about that, huh? My second yogiism is when you come to a fork in the road, take it. Many of our seniors here have established future goals and have started on that road. Goals are the result of a passion for something, and that is fantastic. Others of you just say, give me that diploma, I am out of here. And that is equally fantastic. And a lot of you are somewhere in the middle. Regardless, you have metaphorically started on that road, and I guarantee it will have forks in it. These forks will pop up at sometimes you not expect it. Family situations, tragedies, personal life changes that may mean you have to change course. It doesn't mean you have to give up on your goal or your dream. It's just a detour. That detour can become the main road. Just keep your hands on the wheel. You got no place to go till you wind up where you're going. That's a Mikeism, by the way. Finally, yogi's probably most famous. It ain't over till it's over. Class of 2023, keep in touch. Connect again with someone that you may have been close to in middle school and now is graduating with you tonight. Reunite. Keep in touch. Class of 2023, have reunions. It's very important. 4 years ago, I had my 50th, so you get to see how old everybody is. What is over is your life as a student at 4200 Concord Boulevard. You now leave a class of nearly 300 and join a family of many, many thousands who have graduated from Concord High. The alumni family, there are many of them out there behind you. There's a few up here on stage, also graduates of Concord High School. What is also over is me telling you, go to class. Ve a la clase. Burro Sanf. I just learned that one. For me, what's really over is seeing you leave campus each day, either at Open Sixth or at the tennis courts where I stood for 8 years to watch you go through the parking lot. I always cherish being able to say, see you tomorrow, or see you Monday, have a great weekend. I will miss our high fives, our fist bumps, our hugs, and our grandpa handshakes. I'm glad I taught you that one. Thanks for letting me share 4 years of your life at Concord High School. I'd like to close with a few words from a song by Green Day. I'm not a singer, but I can probably just yap them away. I'm no Billy Joe Armstrong, but a turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. Once again, thank you for allowing me to do this. Never forget, you will always be Concord Minutemen! Bless you.
Thank you, Mike. Please welcome student speaker Tung Nguyen, also known as Tommy.
All right, y'all. 1,378 days. That's how many days of classes we had, where assignments and deadlines kept us accountable. 1,378 days. That's how many sleepless nights were spent with our friends as we lived through our first and last times as teenagers. 1,378. That's how many days we spent learning about ourselves, going through countless struggles to find our place within this world. As many of you are aware, time is fleeting, irreversible, with no concern for others and nothing keeping it from moving forward. From the moment we stepped through those green gates, we knew our time here was finite. We learned from those who came before us to cherish our time, that it would all be over before we knew it. So, we filled up our schedules with things that could transcend time, memories. From a freshman year full of high hopes and new connections, we were excited for change and ready to experience high school for ourselves. Then came a sophomore year full of innovation, as we discovered creative ways to stay in touch and made lasting memories. I, for one, will never forget Miss Lambie's surprise and disappointment as she caught me playing Minecraft with friends instead of studying stoichiometry. Oh, my earring dropped. To a junior year of getting back on our feet and realizing our worth. Muffled under masks, we reconnected with each other and slowly adjusted to the new normal. Lastly, to a senior year of no regrets and new opportunities. We took advantage of all the time we had left and made memories worth remembering. As we sit in this pavilion, ready to conclude our final moments as high schoolers, let us allow the lessons we've learned to guide us into the future. Remember to be independent and to take chances as you make your way through life. Remember to be positive, be grounded, to always see the bright side of the situation. Lastly, remember to love yourself and to know that you are worth so much more than anything in this world, regardless of what anyone says. Tonight, Tonight, we bear witness to the next generation of leaders who in just 1,378 days has made their mark upon this community and will soon leave to make an everlasting impact upon the world. Congratulations, class of 2023, and I wish you all the best of times.
And please welcome our last student speaker of the evening, Bahar Hamidi.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today is an exciting day. My name is Bahar Hamidi, and I want to start by saying congratulations to everyone who made it here today. I want to thank my family, friends, Concord High staff, administration, and some special people who made today possible for me. While writing this speech, I thought about mentioning the usual laundry list of harshness that our class had to go through, such as listening to the fire alarm at least 2 times a day, senior projects, and most importantly, preparing ourselves to step into this next chapters of our lives. My experience at Concord High taught me that my own experience was not the only experience here. All of you had a unique mosaic of trials and tribulations in order to be seated here today, because different people simply face different challenges. It has been both a long and a short 4 years. Long because of the never-ending homework, the early mornings, and don't get me started on the readings. Short because of the lifelong friendships, the lasting memories, and the truly unique things we learn from each other. I am extremely thankful for having the opportunity to even have had the ability to step foot in a school where education is provided. Are you aware of what education looks like around the world? Girls in Afghanistan are banned from going to school. Kids in Palestine are too scared to go to school because they don't want to be arrested. And children in Syria can't even step foot outside their door, let alone go to school. We are in a war. We are the future generation, and it is up to us how or what we can do to help better the world. With that being said, I want you all to know that the change that you can make as an individual starts the moment you recognize and advocate for your individuality. And since most of you will forget my speech as soon as I walk off the stage, let that moment be now. But even more so, I think one of the greatest mistakes one can make is to not realize the noteworthiness of your accomplishments, one of which will be a high school graduate. So tonight, as you walk across the stage, let yourself feel nothing but pride and satisfaction. Your parents and friends are proud of you. Your teachers are proud of you, and I'm proud of you. The legacy of Concord High School is wrapped up in you, and the effective change that you bring from your unique experiences will change the world forever. I am so excited to see you all carry on that legacy with grace and excellence. Thank you.
Thank you to all our student speakers. And I wish, seniors, I wish right now you had the viewpoint that us on stage have, because you all just look beautiful right now. You guys are amazing. You're welcome. Now I'm excited to announce, we're getting closer, guys, but I'm excited to announce our final musical performance of the evening, Life is a Highway, arranged by Alan Montano and performed by Jazz Ensemble 1.
Yo, what's up, seniors? How we feeling? Y'all ready to rock out? All right, here's a little disclaimer, okay? This ain't no Beethoven concert. So if y'all like something that you hear, let us know, okay? And can I hear you say, Can I hear you say, yeah? Can I see you hear, All right, let them know, let them know. Woo! Minuteman, where you at? Yo, these past 4 years have been crazy. It's been like a long, winding road. I guess you could say life's been like a highway. Yo, it's been a real journey, y'all. We survived so much. COVID, distance learning, fire alarms, algebra? Nah, but seriously, it's been real. World's changed, we've changed, and now we're just beginning.
Well, life's like a road that you travel on. There's one day here and the next day gone. Sometimes you bend, sometimes you stand, sometimes you turn your back to the wind. There's a world outside every darkened door where the blues won't haunt you anymore, where the brave are free and lovers soar. Come ride with me to the distant shore. We won't hesitate to break down the garden gate. There's not much time left today, yeah.
Life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long. If you're going my way, I wanna drive it all night long. There's no load I can hold, the road's so rough, this I know. I'll be there when the light comes in, tell them we're survivors. Life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long. If you're going my way, I wanna drive it all night long. And life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long. If you're going my way, I
I'll be there when the light comes in. Tell 'em we're survivors.
Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long. If you're going my way, I wanna ride it all night long. Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long. You're going my way. I wanna ride it all night long. Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long.
If you're going my way, I wanna drive it all night long.
I'm gonna have you come up. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. Right now, I want to welcome Board Trustee McFerrin.
All right, good evening, everyone, and hello, graduates. It's such an incredible honor to be here to celebrate with you tonight on behalf of the governing board. Graduates, you've risen above a great deal of adversity in your time at Concord High, and I think that we all hope that you've learned more from this experience than stories to tell your grandkids, stories about persistence, determination, and patience. For many students, the teenage years and high school are a time of great change. It's where the balance of freedoms and responsibilities begin to shift, really toward a lot more of both, as you move from childhood into the world of adulthood. In this chapter, you started to discover who you are, you've built lifelong friendships, you've identified issues that are important to you. And today you're starting a new chapter. Your life as you know it is going to change in the coming months and years. In your next endeavors, and as you grow into who you are, you have a great responsibility in front of you. This includes choosing a path in life towards success. To be clear, there isn't just one way to be successful, and the only definition of success that really matters is your own. Your path forward may be a straight line, it could be full of twists and turns, and I assure you that if you stay true to yourself, either of these routes will get you where you want to be. My hope is that you learn to accept change and avoid feeling fearful about the next transitions in your life. I promise you, every time I'm with a group of young people like you, I see tremendous talent. You're an incredibly tough act to follow. And I see a generation that's well equipped to become the leaders that we need now and in the years to come to move our country forward. Because I work with young people, I never worry about the future because I know that we're in such good hands with you. And I know that we can count on you and that you're going to continue to make us proud. So with that said, all right. On behalf of the Mount Diablo Unified School Board of Education, I hereby accept the Concord High Senior Class of 2023 and do hereby confer upon these graduates all the rights and privileges due them. Congratulations, Class of 2023.
Shannon Shrestha presenting Sarah Noel Morel.
Now presenting Robin. Jacqueline Rodriguez.
Parker John Huffman.
Now presenting Michael. Lizette Okoa.
Frank Pinky Aguilar Resendez.
Mr. Evan Brooks presenting.
Mr. Evan Brooks presenting Juan Plasenia. Mike Petta presenting Chris Cruz. Mr. Martin Lojano presenting Alberto Rascon. Carl Jacobs de Ramos.
Gavin Peyton Gadeen.
Nathan Eugenio.
Alan Fernando Montaño.
John Ray Bosito.
Will Brinkert.
Angel Vidals.
Brian Lopez.
Jose G. Ortiz.
Carlos Sequeira.
Triangle Barrows.
Alex McKenzie.
Alma Medina Estrada.
Anthony Stewart.
Lucy Elizabeth Getz.
Octavio Eric Maldonado.
Isaac Capono Ole Ole.
Samuel Medina.
Jared Matthew Cook.
AJ McTivey.
Lexi Ebony Lanton.
Joris Javier.
John Lopez Rosales.
Fabian Adrian Lopez.
Robert Stark.
Anthony Daniel Stewart.
John Anthony Wedding.
Daphne Angel Aquino.
Dr. Rachel Hallquist presenting Manuel Ocampo.
Federico Reyes Naranjo.
Mia Alexandra Escura.
Quentin Artis.
Andrew Torres.
Hugo Lopez.
Jessica Lopez.
Keone Caban.
Crystal Perez.
Kenny O'Brien.
Madeline Peck.
Sean Murphy.
Carla Hernandez Aldrete.
Matthew Dale Dashner II.
Tristan Babout.
Riley Elise Bowen.
Gabriela Lopez Cisneros.
Riley Joe Rossi.
Vanessa Moreno.
Savvy D. Freitas.
Brianna Curran.
Hannah June Jacobs.
Heidi Hernandez Cruz.
Haley Jacobs.
Jacqueline Fernandez Hernandez.
Michaela Houston.
Renee Frances Heffron.
Holly Danes.
Ava Auerbach.
Gracie Carolee Toquam.
Audrey Villanueva.
Jalasia Jones.
Elizabeth Mora.
Yahaidi Molina.
Jay Hopkins presenting Ayla June Foster.
Dominique Hernandez Gonzalez.
Wyatt and Agnes.
Eric Fernandez.
Hyacinth Emerald Green Mashaya.
Sergio Cortez Alvarado.
Gael Guzman Perez.
Betsy Ceja Martinez.
Nicholas Volk. All right, Daniel, ready? Wait, it's O'Connor.
Jessica Sanchez.
Daniel O'Connor.
Wendy Gabriela Perez.
Isaac Hernandez.
Yesenia Hernandez.
Sofia Ibarra.
Braulio Ceja Navarro.
Maria Perez.
Miss Patty presenting Marvin Islas.
Alondra Jacobo Jimenez.
Leonardo Juarez Barajas.
Jocelyn Contreras.
Norma Cabrera.
Fernando Rivera Aguilera.
Mariana Torres Vega. Abby Olivares. Sinaí Magali Perez Mejia. Ariani Yazli Reyes. Alex Zarate Castaño. Jose Polanco. Miss Diana Castellanos. Presenting Jimena Maria Castillo Rivas. Giselle Zunia Arredondo. Alexis Torres Efracio. Ariana Alexa Cardenas Trujillo.
Miss Lisa Catroni presenting Ava Tagiza David.
Abiram Abi Mokapati.
Sarai Rosales.
Mrs. Burgum presenting Lizeth de la Cruz Vasquez.
Jose Armas.
Tommy Wen.
Valeria Villalobos.
Angelita Zarate.
Jose Ramirez.
Brianna Tijero.
Jose Esquivel Rojas.
Araya Villarreal.
Mrs. Donahoe presenting Chase Burns.
Itzayana Orantes Cruz.
Kevin Davis.
Joel Montaño Angulo.
Jonathan Martin.
Miss B presenting Bahar Hamidi.
Allison Fagee presenting Sean Matthew Peters.
Akansha Majitia.
Maritza Munoz Moya.
Brian Bermudez Ojeda.
Nico Consilla.
Daisy Gonzalez Perez.
Saul Licona Soto.
Kimberly Figueroa.
Mohammed El Ham Nijarabi.
Soltero presenting
Samantha Checky.
Arlen Venegas Rivera.
Miss Meyerkorth presenting Joey Kremen.
Dia Patel.
Warren Ball.
Andrea Marie Reyes.
Matt Harrod presenting Skylar Juarez.
Miss Stanziano presenting Isabel Bolano.
Chase Taylor.
Jacinta Ng.
Elijah Scott.
Burgundy Canary.
Luis Rivas Cardenas. Presenting Angel Cardenas.
Sean Butner.
Adriana Mercado.
Irini Priftis.
Vanessa Marino Rivas.
Casey Cherie Brennis.
Miss Gabrielle Murphy presenting Jared Martinez.
Cameron Kachapum.
Yesenia Elena Ramirez.
Zachary Dahl.
Marissa Olvera Anguiano.
Zachary Wilsey.
Gabriela Castañon.
Sergio Ramirez.
Alexander J. Waltz.
Diana Salar Celestino.
Getsamani Narciso Garcia.
Mr. Moores, presenting Alfonso Carrillo Gonzalez.
Lorraine Urbino Guina.
Jose Francisco Victoria Avila.
Willie Jackson III.
Edwin Steven Alas Ramirez.
Daniel Danny Carbajal Salas.
Rolando Noah Avalos.
Arnold Magos.
Elizabeth Gonzalez.
Evan Lewis.
Megan Driscoll.
Christian Polito.
Ollie Flores.
AJ Daw.
Emily Alicia Mora.
Jason Gonzalez.
Dylan Rock.
Kyla Morillo.
Nico Kulagi.
Mr. Frazel presenting Brinley Bannon.
Jordan Sarabia.
Anthony Foster.
Aiden Scott.
Miss Mandy presenting Jakai Couch.
Miguel Ángel de la Torre.
Nicholas Alvarez Naranjo.
Victor Rodriguez.
Norma Carrera Cuevas.
Rodrigo Bermudez Garcia.
You can do it. I'll just say this. It's fine. Yeah. I'll just say this presenting. Mr. Golson presenting
Ariel Acosta Montiel.
Adriana Lucero.
Seichi Neri.
Darian Sisney.
Tanner Yerman.
Jethro Hilario.
Marisol Gonzalez presenting Quentin Dante Earl Smith.
Abdul Azizi.
Mrs. Lee presenting
Muzamel Barizai.
Mrs. Lee presenting Tochi Natalie Ekueme.
Mr. Adam Lieb presenting Gianna Chavez.
Mohammed Umar Khan.
Michelle Vialta.
Sue Ellen Thomas presenting Sherry Velaz.
Joseph Thomas Milano. Christopher Bernard.
Antonia Lopez.
Josué Ortega.
Stella Hannon.
Miss Llewellyn presenting Wasulia Niosmond.
Evelyn Frias Valares.
Mrs. Lisa Smith presenting Julia Sitar.
Sabina Davidson.
Miss Cruz presenting Cademan Serrano.
Kenya Benita Gutierrez.
Mrs. Heather Beasley presenting Johan Palacios Mendoza.
Josh Hoveland.
Sierra Imani Casada.
Laura Siragusa presenting
Alejandro Rivera Aguilera.
Jennifer Van Brusselen presenting Trent Carlson Bellardi.
Kimberly Oriana Alas.
Aaron Caprillion presenting Austin Welcome.
Xavier Pisano.
Justin Woods presenting Jenna Cobb.
Layla Rubio.
Julie Silva.
Angel Gonzalez Diaz.
Eric Guardado.
Jason Perfecto.
Miss Rebecca Bluedell. Not Darby. Presenting Wendy Hernandez Asensio.
David Sevilla.
Joseph C. Lawler.
Stephanie Zapata Duenas.
Justin Haggerty.
Carla Liliana Flores Garcia.
Emiliano Aguirre.
Brianna Leilani Silva Morales.
Sofía López Real.
Edgar Figueroa Perez.
Ariana Rivera.
Christopher Perez Izquierdo. Alana Sevier.
Mr. T presenting Cameron D. Anderson.
Two no.
Adrian Benito Vasquez.
John Christopher Reyes.
Christian Ramirez.
Eric Morales.
Adam Vanderputten.
Chris Oriana.
Cassidy Dupree.
Jose E. Ortiz.
Derek Cole Jr.
Daniel Ivan Guerra Jr.
Andrew Evangelisa.
Diego Moncada.
Darren Sarabia.
Alexandra Smith.
Chotrawit Somsri.
Daniel Jones. Presenting Marina Michelle Garcia.
Isha Salim.
Shirley Lopez.
Arion DeLosa.
Gianmarco Ramos.
Sanam Alafi.
Mrs. Leah Darby, not Dell, presenting Christian Castro Mendoza.
Catherine Sotirova.
Brandon Islas.
Giovanni Torres. Max and Lee.
Alex Nugent.
Yavin Nesbitt.
William Bellardi Carlson.
Alex Aldava.
Aaliyah Galdames. Maxine Akapu. Zaid Hafiz. Karime Juliet Mancias. The one and only President Jacqueline Tamayo. Graduates rise and get ready for the turning of the tassel. You may now turn your tassel from the right to the left. Graduates. Okay, graduates, we are going to recess. Follow your row leader up the stairs.
Okay, keep following your row monitors.
It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. There's a party going on right here. A dedication to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate and party with you. Come on now. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Yeah, yeah. Celebration. We gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on. It's a celebration. It's a celebration.